Okay, so this next recording video is going to be on creating the skeleton for our interactive portfolio. First thing I want you to do is open up InDesign, and we are going to click on the Create New button, and we should get a prompt that comes up. And in this prompt, what we want to do is we want to go to inches, and the artboard size, I'm going to create a fairly long rectangle. So I'm going to do 12 inches by 8 inches in height. Make sure that facing pages is turned off, not on. And let's start off with one page only and create. So here we are, we're on page 1, and we only have one page. And to begin this process, what we want to do is we want to go to our master page. And you know you're in master page when you double click on it, it's blue, and this is highlighted blue. Of course, it looks like page 1, but we're in our master page. Once in our master page, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a bar at the top, and I'm going to fill it with a color. I'm not going to make it black. I'm going to make it sort of a blue-black just to give it a little bit of color, but not a real garish color. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that bar for putting in information. For instance, my name, Edward M. Noriega. And I want to give it a font. I don't like that font, so I'm going to work with Gil Sans, bold. And because I want to put it on that dark background, I made it white. And I'm going to put it right in place. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy my text box and paste it and put that in there. And let's say I'm going to do Behance, Behance, and I'm going to close that box just a little, and I'm going to move that over and copy that, and then I want people to find me on linked, LinkedIn, and then finally I'm going to copy that, and I want them to be able to email me. And so these are going to be my headers. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my guides, and I'm going to put in a guide at 2 inches. No, I'll do 2.5 inches there. And I'm going to put in a guide in at about one and about there. And so this whole area here, actually I'm going to make a box and show you. This whole area from guide to guide is what's called my staging area. And this is the area where I'm going to put my artwork or my design work in, but I'm going to get rid of that box. And then I'm going to make another text box here, which is going to have information like title, T-I-T-L-E, and description, yes, C-R-I-P-T, of work. And again, I'm going to make sure the font is consistent in design. And let's see what else. Oh, I want to make some forward and back buttons. And so the way to do that is real simple. I'm actually going to make a square, and I'm going to fill it black. And I don't like it being so heavy, so I'll make it a gray. And then I'm going to zoom up. I'm going to turn it on a 45-degree angle. And I'm going to copy it. And then with my white arrow tool, I'm going to get rid of this anchor point and that anchor point. And there I have a forward and back button. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to put in the text home, H-O-M-E, home, and center it. And again, give it a font, which is Gil Sans. I'll make it Gil Sans, and I'm going to make it gray, just like the other. Okay. So these are my directional buttons, and I want to put this so that it's centered on my forward and back button. And yep. So now if I save this file, I'm going to call this Portfolio A, and I'm going to save it in, because I made a portfolio already, I'm going to call it Portfolio B and save it as an InDesign file. And good. So this is the skeleton. Again, all of my objects have been made on my master page. So when I go to page 1, they're on, it's exactly, everything is on page 1. Watch what happens when I add additional pages. It's now on page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4, page 5. And so I have all these elements, and if I want to change anything, you like move the arrows or make these directionals a little bit smaller, I go to the master page, select my objects, or if I want to move them, or like I said, make them smaller, I can do that just like that. And once I make them on the master page, it will appear, those changes will be made on every page. Got it? Okay, that ends this video for now.